Hey cool kids, this week I decided to do just a simple little speed paint for a couple of reasons. I'm starting a Dungeons & Dragons campaign with my sister and some of her friends soon. I've watched a little bit of Critical Role and some other D&D campaigns, so I know a little bit about it, but I've never actually played before, and outside of my sister, I don't actually know anyone else in the group, so we'll see how this goes. I needed character art to finish off my sheet, and I didn't want to just steal something from the internet, so I decided to draw my own. On top of that, I finally committed to buying an actual editing program, PowerDirector 15, because I was sort of getting fed up with Windows Movie Maker, and I'm not really sure how I feel about PowerDirector yet. I did use it to edit most of last week's sketchbook tour, but I still had to whip out Movie Maker to combine the clips together because apparently PowerDirector just doesn't like the frame rate my phone records in. I wanted to do a simpler painting for my first time editing a speed paint with this software, and hopefully it will speed up my editing process because with Movie Maker I have to export every video twice to get the audio and the music in it, and it's also just a very limited program. All that aside, this is Nomi, my gnome. Creative naming, I know. I started jokingly calling her Nomi while I was putting her character sheet together before I had her real name, but it sort of grew on me, so I decided to keep it as a nickname. Her full name is Hilmaira Gimor Mernig, and she is a chaotic good sorcerer. She's only 3 feet tall and has -1 strength because your girl fumbled most of her starting rolls, but she does have +4 constitution, so that's probably a good thing, I think. Here's the backstory I have written out for her. Hilmaira lived a fairly comfortable life, but began to grow stir-crazy in her small hometown as she entered adulthood. At age 55, she decided to leave home, heading out on a quest to prove herself as a sorcerer and hopefully bring back a fortune for her family. However, she ran into trouble early on in her travels when her funds dried up and she had to take work on a farm. She started as a farmhand, but quickly found the physical labor wasn't for her and instead took care of tracking inventory and taking care of stock. When this got boring and wasn't bringing the payout Hilmaira was hoping for, she took to stealing undesirable produce, sprucing it up with a little prestidigitation and reselling it on a markup. This little side business was moderately successful for a short time until she was found out and chased out of town. She stole enough food to get by and a farm sickle as a memento and carried on her journey, picking up odd jobs here and there. She eventually settled in as a barmaid in a tavern in a small town where, as one of the only few gnomes, she was given the affectionate nickname Nomi. She refuses to go back home until she's proven herself, dreaming of one day defeating a dragon and stealing its entire hoard for her family, but failing that, she'd also love to possibly open a bakery. So that is Hilmaira, or Nomi. I'm still not actually sure how I'm going to refer to her. She was a lot of fun to draw. Because I wasn't doing a background for this piece, I could focus a little more on the coloring of Nomi herself. I'm still not 100% sure on the outfit, but I like how her face turned out, and that is the most important part of this. But that's all I really have to say for this video. If you're new here, I do make new art videos every week, so maybe consider subscribing. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye!